Hi, everybody. Welcome, MCOC family. Bishop and Jeff here to touch base with you. There's a really interesting time right now. We've got some unexpected and unprecedented kinds of situations going on, and so we wanted to take just a moment and let you know a little bit about what we as a leadership team have been doing, some of the things we're putting into practice, some of the plans that we have for the near future, to let you know how we're going to be going about continuing to do the work of the church, continuing to lift up God's name, and continuing to grow spiritually, continue to reach out to the people around us, and continuing to not only take care of our own people, but also to find ways that we can spread the message of the kingdom to our community, even in this unusual time. As you well know, we're not meeting together and won't be meeting together for the next couple of weeks, I would guess, until such a meeting ban is lifted. But that is ultimately a decision that we came to, and we came to that conclusion after talking with lots and lots of different experts in the field, lots of people who had much better insights into these things than we did, and also in keeping with what the government's telling us and what the experts are telling us and what's common practice around us. We really want to make sure that everybody in our family is safe, that we all weather this virus to the best of our ability, and as easy as possible.
And to that end, we got to be careful. All of us do. We all have a responsibility to each other.
Yeah, that's
Even
right.
if you're young and you're healthy, we have to care for those around us. Part of being a Christian is having other people's interests at your heart.
That's right.
And I think living under the guidelines that the government's giving us is very important, especially right now with so much unknown.
Yep. We're just going to be safe, and we're going to make sure everybody else stays safe, and we're going to continue to do the work of the church. And so, to that end, what you are looking at right now is the first of what's going to be a whole series of virtual experiences that we're putting together that are going to help us not only to continue to grow in our own spiritual journey, but to continue to find ways for us to connect and be a community of believers, and ways that we can reach out to the world around us. And so one of the things that's new, and one of the things that'll be helpful in this, is this new YouTube page. We're creating this YouTube page, the MCOC virtual page, that will include a lot of great things. Why don't you talk about a couple of the things people can expect on here, and we can let people know what we have coming up.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're going to be offering is particularly for the teenagers. It's really important at this time, at such a critical age, that they don't lose a couple of weeks of Bible training, times to connect with each other, times to connect with the Word. So we are going to be sending out a Bible class. It's going to be 15 to 20 minutes of my pretty mug talking to the kids about an idea. Shut up. Talking about an idea that we've been studying in class together. And then we'll have some discussion questions. It's encouraged that you as a family engage in this time together. Parents, get involved in what your kids are learning. This is a great opportunity. Sit together around the television. But it's not just teenage Bible classes. We're going to be offering a variety of other things.
Yeah, exactly. We've got an adult Bible class that'll be an interactive Bible class that we'll be hosting here very shortly, where you'll be able to, from the comfort of your own home, get on, log on, and actually be able to interact with the teachers, use some of the resources. We've got some Right Now Media resources that we're going to be pushing out and encouraging you to participate in, and something for the kids that we're really excited about. We're going to be doing a kids time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to be pushing out to you a little small video that you as a family can watch together. Let's say you've got kids that are 12 and under, and we want to encourage you as a family to sit down together, watch this video, talk about it, discuss it, and then if you will email back to me and just simply say, hey, we watched the video and here's an idea we had, or here's a thought, here's a comment. What I'm going to do is then be sharing those insights with everybody else that you have about the videos. And we've got a big prize package that we're going to be presenting to the kids at the end of all this, when we get back to normal world, whenever that is. All the kids that have participated, in a good percentage of those, will be recognized for their work, and we got a prize pack for that. And so with the adult classes, with the teen interactions, with the stuff that we're doing together with the kids, we're going to have some great opportunities. But I know the thing that you're probably most asking about in your own minds right now is, what about worship? What about tomorrow? What about Sunday worship coming on? And so it's probably good for us to let you know a little bit about what we have in store there, and what kind of things they can expect.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. our normal time, we will be having a worship. Now, worship's going to look a little different. We're going to be posting a playlist of 3 or 4 videos on this YouTube page. together as a family, gather around and turn it on. It'll start with an opening from Dad kind of explaining what's new. Then we're going to have some times of meditation for communion. We're going to have a sermon, and then we'll close with a message or prayer from the elders. This is our way of trying our best to stay connected with you. But it also is an interesting dynamic, because now what we're emphasizing is not us leading, but you guys as a community learning together.
That's big. Yeah.
Families, this is a unique opportunity for you. Moms and dads, really take time, do this with your kids, make an effort to do this with your kids, and instill in them that community and family desire to love and know God. Mm-hmm. Along with that, we will be doing communion from your house.
That's right.
And so we will have little communion cups that are pre-made at the building waiting for you now, so you can swing by and grab them. The door will be unlocked in the vestibule in between the two doors. We'll have them sitting out. Come and grab a couple. Grab enough for a couple of weeks, because like we talked about, we don't know when this is gonna end. Along with that, we will be trying to keep in touch with you daily. Dad does his Morning in the Word videos, and so we'll be posting them on this YouTube page as well.
That's right.
And we'll be sending out an email every day with a link to that day's video. Along with that, Madison and I are going to be writing devotionals for the men and women of our church to go along with our daily reading. Take a second, read and study. For many of you, you might not have anything else to do for at least for a couple of weeks. So take advantage of this time to really grow and develop your own spiritual life with you and your family.
You know, we really we understand that this is in many ways a scary time. It's a scary time for us. It's a time that we've been really unsettled by the unfamiliar turf that we're forced to walk on here, and there's not a playbook for this. There's nowhere you can go. You can't Google what do I do when the world closes, and how do I keep my church vibrant and healthy during difficult times. So we're playing this out by ear, and we're doing the best we can. But there's a couple things that we know as we've been meeting with the eldership, as we've been meeting with other elders, as Bishop and I have been meeting together. One of the things that just keeps coming up is just this confident feeling that we have that God is going to use this in amazing ways that we can't even understand. This is an unprecedented situation, and we think that we're poised for some unprecedented means by which we can grow, we as a church family can grow, and we can reach out to the community. I think that what we're going to find is that there are going to be these videos, there are going to be opportunities online, virtual meetings, that people might never darken the door of our church. There might be people in your community, people that you know, people that you work with, that you've invited to church, and they're just not going to come. They're just not going to walk into our church doors. But you know, you say, we've been out of church and we haven't been able to be together in one place as a family, but we've been worshiping, we've been meeting, we've been doing Bible class, we've been watching these videos together and interacting in these ways. And push those out to people. Share that with people. What a great opportunity just to say, you know, hey, thought you might need some encouragement today. It's a scary time, you know, I'm thinking of you. And look here, here's a video that we've been talking about in our online community. Here's a clip from a sermon that we had recently. Here was a devotional that Bishop wrote for the congregation to be encouraged by. Look for opportunities consciously where we can find new and unique ways to take advantage of this circumstance and this situation, and to really make a difference. We've said many times in our own private conversations that we just have every confidence that God's going to 828 this. Mm-hmm. He's going to bring about good in ways that we can't possibly imagine. We look at this and think, this is just madness. This is crazy. But we believe that God is at work and going to be doing some great things. It is our hope, it is our prayer, and it is our confident belief that when this is all said and done, we can come out of this together better individuals. We can come out of this better as a church family. We can come out of this stronger in our spiritual walk, stronger in our families, and more devoted to reaching out to the community around us with the message of the kingdom. So we really believe that this is going to be a great thing. And our hearts are with you. Mm-hmm. I know for a lot of you, this is a scary time, a trying time. For some of you that have had your schedules so drastically revamped, and I'm sure that there are concerns that you have not only for your health, but for your future, for your finances, for your work situation, for child care, all these concerns. And we just want you to know that your church leadership continues to be here for you. Mm-hmm. We are a phone call away, we're an email away, we're a text away. Heck, open your window and yell. We'll listen. We want to be here for you. We want to walk through this with you as best we possibly can. You are not alone in this scary time. And we want you to know that God's watching, God's in control, God loves you, and that we're here to be your church family in the way we can be. And so for both of us, we're just really excited about what this new chapter is going to hold. And instead of looking at it from what we don't have, we're going to look at it from the standpoint of what this offers us that maybe we haven't tapped into before. And so, Bishop, you have a word of encouragement in closing here for us?
Yes. During this time, I think it's really important, perhaps more than ever, to be the light to the community around you. People are going to be looking to you, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity in such darkness to be such a light. Continue to allow Christ to shine through you. We're all anxious, we're all nervous, but the world doesn't need more anxiety. The world needs peace.
Amen.
And Jesus can give us that peace, and we can give that peace to others. So during this time, don't forget about your church family. Stay connected, stay united, and let's stay devoted to the peace that Christ can offer us. And let's give it to the world around us who, right now especially, so desperately needs it.
They need it. And so do we.
Okay.
We love y'all.
Take care, guys.